Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Mid-Century Groundbreakers. Babe Ruth, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Devo, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches, next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there, don't ground into a double play.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. And I think if this squeeze is of the suicide variety, that run scores easily. But instead, they tried the safety squeeze there, and it didn't work out as they had hoped. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And the flip will get him at first. And oh boy, a missed opportunity there as both runners are forced to hold, and there are 2 away now.
Number 33.
Into the box now, number 33. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The relay, well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he's out going for second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Giants lead it 2-0. Johnny Cueto will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Striding into the box, Jackie Robinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Robinson.
Here's the pitch. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mantle.
In now, Mickey Mantle. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third. The shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Now to the plate, Ernie Banks, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Giants out in front here, 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Batting eighth.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. As he lines it out to center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Johnny Cueto.
Into the box now, Johnny Cueto. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, and he fouls this one off. A base hit in his first trip. Pulled toward right center field. Mantle is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Standing in, Donovan Solano. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Austin Slater is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Cueto on second. Solano on at first with 2 down. Drives it out to deep right center field. Mantle's on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Lefty Grove enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants on top, 6-0. In now, Ted Williams. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Striding in, Lou Gehrig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Digging in, Al Kaline. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cueto's ready. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. San Francisco leads this one 6-0. Stepping up now, number 33, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that gets him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And this will be fouled away. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the 0-1. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number 1.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Kaline is there. And that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Bench. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Lefty Grove. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Johnny Cueto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So striding forward now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up his K-line. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Robinson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Giants add on. Standing in, Jackie Robinson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Crawford will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
In now, Ted Williams. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat.
Marlene Garcia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Gehrig is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lou Gehrig becomes out number 2 this inning. To the plate now, Al Kaline, as it's grounded sharply to first. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Giants lead it 7-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
0-2 the count to Posey. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Heading out towards shallow right. Kaline has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, number 33.
Into the box now, number 33. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
Now
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kaline is there. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Stepping in, Johnny Bench, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
So digging in now, Eddie Matthews. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Jimmy Fox will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Jimmy Fox.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Warren Spahn gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Center fielder, number 1.
First delivery to him on the way.
Dubon.
Spahn has registered more than 5,000 innings of work at the major league level, and having compiled north of 2,500 strikeouts, he's in great company alongside some of the all-time names like Christy Mathewson and Bob Feller. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Williams is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano.
Donovan Solano.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Giants on top 8-0. Reyes Maranta enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for San Francisco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Reyes Maranta.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Pretty textbook
Now
pitching
back,
right there. Jump
center
ahead in the
fielder,
count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone.
Mitchell.
Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
So it was a strikeout swinging.
Now
Mickey
batting,
Mantle becomes
shortstop,
out number 2
30.
this inning.
Bank.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Maranta is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Seventh inning ready to roll, and in to hit next it'll be Austin
The
Slater.
left fielder, Austin Slater.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And it won't get easier now. Juan Marichal gets loose in the bullpen. Lifted in the air to center. Mantle is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
Now batting, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 33. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. San Francisco leads this one 8-0. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
All even now, 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Hit on the ground to third. Solano for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in the outfielder, Al Kaline. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to Al Kaline. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Giants lead it 8-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Kaline is there to put it away for out number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Please.
4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate. Using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bouncer to the left side. Beautiful diving stop. It's there. He got him.
The pitcher, number 54.
And now time is going to be called here as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Reyes Maranta. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little. Wilmer Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. Gehrig has a play. And that's the 3rd out. One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Giants on top, 9-0. Brandon Belt is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Now playing center field, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Tony Watson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tony Watson.
Now in the box, Johnny Bench. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Aramis Garcia is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Matthews. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Fans, on your drive home, don't forget to tune in to AM 1750 for a full recap of our ball game. And of course, lots and lots of debate. It's the Big O and Grumpy Joe Show, featuring Omar Cannon and Joe Wilkerson. After the ball game, exclusively on 1750 AM.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Rogers Hornsby will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a bouncing ball, foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Hal Newhouser comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Luis Basabe will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit in the air out toward left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
At the plate, Trevor Cahill will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The left fielder, Austin Slater.
Kevin Gossman will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Wandy Peralta will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. This is skied into the air to straightaway center, and that's in there, base hit, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batter.
Tyler Anderson will come on. now and pinch run here.
Complete. Now running at first for the Giants. Number 31, Tyler Anderson.
Into the box now, Aramis Garcia. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Drew Smyly will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit, and a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Whitey Ford enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Logan Webb will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 62, Logan Webb.
At the plate now, Evan Longoria, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Sam Coonrod will come on now and pinch run here. Into the box, Brandon Crawford, and he puts it on the ground to second. There's one to Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Giants out in front here, 11-0. Sam Coonrod remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Now in left, number 31, Tyler Anderson. Now at third base, number 65, Sam Coonrod. Now at second base, number 34, Kevin Dawson. Now at first base, number 62, Logan Webb.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Mickey Mantle is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-1. Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Roy, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Ted Williams stands in as he looks at a called strike. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rules.
Tyler Rogers is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Williams is on his way home. He'll score easily. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
So now to the plate, Al Kaline, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now, and with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg. Sam Selman enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Johnny Bench is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch, and he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Eddie Matthews will be next. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. Throw is dropped at first, and he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batter.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And a leap, but it's fired right over his head.
The batter, the pitcher, Whitey.
Stan Musial will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting, Stan Musial.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5 the final tally in this one. The San Francisco Giants get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jarlin Garcia pitches well enough to get the W. Babe Ruth struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 11 runs on 18 hits. 4 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Groundbreakers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.